Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take the resonate, leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. Now we have to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final word. It's a good idea to have a check. Really want to see what's up. Thank you all for stopping by and saying hi. Hello there. Make sure you give me a like, share, a thumbs up. If not, you can stay in those bushes. All are welcome on this channel. Hello there. Okay. One second, ladies and gentlemen. First card we have collective is the Eight of Swords. So you could be in a situation where you're feeling like you're boxed in, you're binded or stuck to a situation. This could be living conditions. Maybe you're living with someone. I'm picking up a roommate situation. Maybe you're not getting along with someone. Maybe there's a disagreement regarding maybe the bills, maybe keeping the house clean, maybe the rules. Maybe you set some rules with whomever you live with, whether this is a roommate, family, spouse, and maybe you feel like the agreement is not being honored, it's being broken. This could also be, if you are a parent, this could be maybe your teenagers, telling you they feel stuck, it's not fair. Maybe they're not sticking to the rules, but the Eight of Swords feels like an energy of someone feeling like they're stuck in a situation. But I'm picking up it's a living situation. They feel boxed in. So this could be your teenager communicating this to you as a parent. They don't like the rules. It's not fair. You don't let me do what my brother do. And you may be giving them, well, he's a boy, you're a girl. That theory there. And they're like, it's not fair. I can't wait till I get older. Okay. Or this is either a situation with someone you live with, whether this is a spouse, a family member, a sibling, a cousin, or a roommate. Okay. This person could be just feeling things are just not fair. This person could be trying to also make preparations to maybe relocate, maybe move somewhere else, okay? They're feeling boxed in. They're feeling like, with the Seven of Swords energy, they may want to fight or have lots of disagreements. There could be arguments, like I said, with the Seven of Swords, of just feeling uncertain, about whether, they should move or do you want them there. There's a lot of disconnect with the Seven of Swords energy here. A lot of uncertainty, okay? But it's really a lot of illusion as well, mixed with the uncertainty of this energy here. So one moment this person feels like they're not loved, they're not wanted there, or maybe you're trying to get rid of them, and then the next minute they want to be confrontational, the next minute they might be calm. So it's like a back and forth of mixed emotions. So as you see, this person is standing by this window here and looking through the bars. And so this could represent, if you have a teenager, they could have a friend or an associate of theirs trying to lure them to maybe break the rules or do something that's against the agreement, okay? If you are a parental figure, or you may have guardianship over a young adult or a teenager, and maybe you set some rules, like, hey, I know you're almost an adult, but there's rules here. Be mindful. They may have a friend or something around them who may be trying to influence them to maybe sneak out the house, or I don't know, throw a party while you're gone. This could be many things, okay? Trying to intrigue them. This person could also be aware that they're at odds with you. So this would be perfect timing to try to influence them, okay? To break the rules. Well, come on, you can sneak out. They're not going to know. Okay? And if this is another situation where you're just not getting along, with your roommate or your spouse, you could have your roommate or your spouse snooping around, okay, not trusting you. They could be snooping into your things when you're not around, maybe going through your room, in your drawers, through your personal, Oh, going through your personal or your private things, collective, when you're not around, rambling, whenever you're not at home, whether you're someone who goes to work or go to school, they're rambling through your things. You may have pieces of mail that have not showed up to your house. This person could have tossed it in. Wow, tossed it in the trash or just be withholding your mail somewhere. It's getting to a point where you're not trusting each other. Oh wow. And if this is your spouse, your man or your woman is rambling through your things, your phone, your drawers. I'm seeing a box, something with some papers. They think that you're hiding something, okay? Meanwhile, collective, you're very focused on trying to maintain, at work, at home. You're doing the best that you can. Your desire is that this person just stick to the agreement. If this is a teenager, you set rules for curfew, stick to the rules of curfew. If there are chores to do that was of agreement, well, get your chores done and carry on. If this is a spouse or roommate situation, if there's agreement to pay the bills at a certain time, okay, pay your rent, pay what's due. Okay, and so you're doing your portion, and you could feel like you're all alone in this situation. Whenever the bills arrive, you're the only one who's putting money up for the bills to be paid. When it's time to go grocery shopping, you're the only one putting money up to put food. You're the only one doing the cleaning, so you're feeling like you are alone. You could be trying to strategize and think of a remedy to the solution. Maybe you should get a different roommate. Maybe you should separate. Try and find some kind of way to try to switch up this living situation or create some kind of change that will assist you. Okay. With all of these pots on the floor here, you could be really going through your thoughts pretty often and a lot, trying to think. You're thinking hard, you're working hard of trying to think of a master plan to bring some resolution to the home front so that there is peace and fairness for everyone involved. But if a person does not want to stick to the agreement, it's just common sense that someone has to go or changes has to be made, right? Okay. You could be communicating with source. You could be staying in your room, doing a lot of reading, seeking enlightenment. You could be in prayer or meditation as well, seeking enlightenment regarding the situation. You could also have a friend or a family member, someone close who you confide in regarding what's going on in the home front. There's a lot of turmoil, a lot of arguments and spatting going on, and you just wanted to stop. You're ready for peace in your home. Where you rest and lay your head, it should be your place of peace. You could possibly be someone who also, when you get off of work, pulls in your driveway, and maybe you take your time going into your house because you don't know what you're going to face behind the door. I'm hearing every day there's an issue, every day there's a problem. And so you're trying to maintain your well-being. The spirit is saying that something does need to be done. If it means separation or this roommate finding somewhere else to live or vice versa, then somebody, one of the parties needs to do so because you're just wearing yourself out. You're stressing yourself out, and your health is your wealth. If this is a teenager, spirit is saying maybe take away the things that they like until they are ready to honor the rules of the agreement. Maybe not allow this teenager or this child to have so much access to maybe their devices, their electronic devices. Try some kind of tactic of discipline. Spirit is saying take away what they like and you'll get their attention. With the Queen of Cups here, you feel that all of this chaos and this turmoil in the home front is like an interruption to your peace, your place of peace, and your peace of mind. And as you see, it says kindergarten here. So you could be a teacher, you could be someone who teaches small children, or the energy in your home could feel like you're dealing with kids, lots of infantile behavior, and you expect more maturity. You expect better out of the people whom you share a home with. But you feel like this is interrupting your happiness, and it is. I'm picking up on that. And so Spirit is saying for you to take action on that in order for you to maintain the home front. The Ten of Pentacles also represents family, and you desire peace and harmony in the home front. And it can be restored, but you have to take action. It's okay to have conversations about it, but this time, Spirit is saying have a conversation with an action behind it being followed immediately. Once again, Spirit is saying it's okay to talk about it, collective, to this person, but make sure there's an action being taken immediately behind it in one way or another to confirm to them that you mean business. Okay? So this concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.